How many of you know this fruit? It's called breadfruit. It's one of the common fruits here in Barbados. Some people do like it, some don't, but for me I like it. So I want to prepare it, but it had a scar here, so I had to cut it off. Yesterday I was on call with my father, and I told him that I'm about to make lunch. So he asked me, what are you having for lunch? I told him I'm having breadfruit. I think he has never seen breadfruit. So he told me, when you come back to Kenya, please bring one for me. I want to see how it looks and I want to test it. So I like it. I don't know if you have this in your country, and how do you call it? So there are different ways of cooking it. As I said, some people may like it, some may not. For me, I like it either boiled or fried. So I'm gonna boil it first and fry it. So before I boil it, I need to peel off the skin. Then cut it into pieces, boil them. Then after boiling, I will fry. I cut it into 4 big pieces. Hope it's not spoiled again. Oh, it's okay. So these are 2 halves. Then I will have to cut into another 2 halves. I have to cut into another 2 halves. So I have 4 pieces. The pieces are still huge, so I have to dissect them further. I don't know what size I will prefer, but for me, I prefer being in small pieces. So after that, I have to remove this. These are the seeds, so I'll have to remove this central part. I'll remain with something like this. So I'll put it here. But there are some people who normally roast it. They just start a fire somewhere, roast the breadfruit. I'm not an expert in that. Maybe Bajans themselves are the ones who are expert in roasting. I don't think it's a hard thing to do. It's just that I don't want to start a fire and burn people's houses in the name of roasting breadfruit. Let me discard this. Now how to wash this pot that I'll be using. So I have to chop them into pieces. I have no one holding camera for me, so it's so hard for me to film. It's good to chop them into smaller pieces so that there's good heat penetration and they may get cooked well. When they're in bigger pieces, although they may get cooked well, but I think they will take long. And smaller pieces is easier to cook. Okay, done chopping them. Use my smoking gun. So I have to collect them. Get some water. Is enough for steaming. I think there's enough. And then I'll cover and give it about 10 minutes. So it's almost done. Let's see how we are progressing. There's too much steam. You can smell it. It smells like cassava. Sorry, you guys cannot smell it from the camera. Okay, let's give it some 2 minutes. Oh, it's already done. Soft already. Still hot. It's okay. Now let it cool fast, then I'll chop it into smaller pieces and fry it. Put it there. It's now time to wash the frying pan that I will use for frying. On one side, let me try smoking, gunning it on this side. It's fully lit. Try to dry off the water first before I pour oil, because water and oil are never compatible. You mix them, you'll see an extraordinary reaction here. So meanwhile, I'll chop them into smaller pieces. The oil. That is enough. I'll chop into smaller pieces, though it's still hot. Still too hot. I'll chop it into smaller pieces like this. I'm a bad cook, so don't mind my cooking skills. And I'm sorry to Bajans if I'm making your favorite meal in the wrong way. So this is the final product, folks. It might not look decent, but it tastes yummy. So let me serve myself with some tea.